Hey, how's everybody doing? Happy Hump Day here, Wednesday, July 3rd. Hope everybody's getting ready for the 4th, having a good time. Lots of rain on the way here in Southwest Ohio. I do want to talk quickly. I'm going to do a review here in just a second, but I do want to talk quickly about the tropics and Hurricane Beryl breaking records. It is unbelievable. We mentioned I was going to talk about some hurricane stuff, and it's really scary. I'm not a I'll get political. I don't give a shit. It's uncensored. I have a right to free speech. I'm not a huge political person, and I'm not a big liberal person. But the global warming factor here is very, very, very real. I mean, these sea surface temps are in the 90s, and it's July 3rd. So, Beryl blew up, and I unfortunately I think we're going to have a lot of this year, and probably going forward as the ocean warms and um, so the debate is how bad is it going to be because the warming is the temperature. We're always going to have hurricanes every year. It's going to be either light, heavy, or moderate. Um, but with the sea surface temperatures, I think any storm that develops is going to blow up. And we've always seen rapid intensification forever in a day, but not like this. Usually a tropical storm develops within 3 or 4 days. It's a Cat 3 or Cat 4. This was within a day and a half, 2 days. And I've never seen, nobody's seen Mike's of Beryl. Now, good news is Beryl has reached peak intensity. The bad news is that it is uh, battering Jamaica, the Caribbean coast, Leeward Islands. There's a couple of fatalities. We are looking at over a foot of rain, a storm surge of 15 to 17 feet. Some serious destruction in Jamaica. So pray for those folks. Obviously, those folks aren't it's not the richest people in the world. So very scared and praying for them. But again, I think we're going to see this throughout this season and going forward every year where a storm redefined the record books. Fortunately for the United States, Beryl will miss the U.S. It's going to hit Mexico. Probably tomorrow night into Friday and weaken rather quickly. It's already down to a Cat 3. I shouldn't say already. But yeah, Cat 5 on July 2nd. That's remarkable. Then we had Chris as well. So that's debatable. We're already 3 storms in. And like I said, I think we're going to see a lot of big hurricanes this year, and hopefully, fingers crossed that Jamaica's under the gun now with the flooding rain. I think the rain down there. I mean, when you get those islands and you get feet of rain, you get big problems, and again, destruction and life-threatening storm surge as well. So keeping an eye on it. There's another wave behind Beryl that looked promising to develop earlier in the week, but it kind of as of Monday, it kind of fizzled out. We thought that was going to become a named storm and even a named storm here this week, but that actually has weakened it as well. So prayers for Jamaica, prayers for Leeward Islands, and really prayers that we don't see multiple Beryls this year. Because if we start seeing storms, again, we don't typically see a lot of activity in July. If we start seeing this in August and September, we are in big trouble. And with the economy and everything going on, 1 or 2 of these hurricanes could really affect everything. Prices, oil, gas, all that, especially where it hits, if it gets into the Gulf, even the Atlantic side. So, a little worried about the Atlantic basin hurricanes. We've never seen this. It's scary. But now I'll do my review. Today we're going with the good old classic American lager. This was the Yuengling traditional lager review. My aunt left this bottle over here. She brought a few beers over when I was camping over the weekend with my mom, and she left that here. This is really a good staple beer to drink. When Yuengling first got into Ohio, it was crazy. People would drive to West Virginia and get cases of it. I had a buddy live next door to me when I was just turned 21, and he would go and buy 3 or 4 cases at a time of these Yuengling West Virginia border. Finally got into Ohio, and here it is. Again, this is America's oldest craft brewery, D.G. Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. This is the original amber beer. So let's pour it up. Glass. Again, everybody's had that. I think it's a decent brew. When I first had it, I was really impressed by it. Kind of stopped buying it again. This one was one that was left here, so I did not purchase this. I like the green bottles. I think that's always been a Heineken makes that Little Kings, few breweries that use the green bottles. Now, Yuengling has gotten in the, this was their staple beer and still is, but they do have a lot of other offerings. Oktoberfest, a s'mores porter, a Hershey s'mores porter. Chris, try that out. That is a great beer as well. So let's get into this one again. America's oldest craft brewery. I don't know America's oldest brewery. I don't know if they call it craft. America's oldest brewery. Let's say that. Cheers, guys, and thanks to the brewers at Yuengling. It's a smooth amber lager. Not my favorite beer in the world, but you know what? It's a lot better than a Bud Light or a Coors Light or a Miller Lite, and it's around the same price. Let's see if they even list the ABV. I'm sure it's 4.2, 4.5. Again, I like Yuengling. Obviously, you know, in the States now. So out of 10 on this one, probably give it like a 6.3 out of 10. It's not a beer that I'm wowed by, like, oh my God, go drink this. However, but it's still a really good beer. So
realizes that there's a threat between another shark and their they'll turn against each other. It's only the smartest sharks and the strongest.
it's a good beer. So I hope everybody has a safe and happy 4th, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe out there, and man, again, prayers up for Jamaica. Those folks need some prayers and help. So let's keep them in your thoughts and prayers as well. Cheers, everybody.